The International Olympic Committee has the honor to announce that the Games of the 35th Olympiad are awarded to Brisbane, Australia.
That's right. In 2032, an estimated 14,000 athletes will be coming down under for the Olympic and Paralympic Games. How bloody good.
It's Queensland's time to shine.
For the first time, a region has been chosen, with the Games to take place across Brisbane, the Gold Coast and the Sunshine Coast.
Can you believe it?
Things we know. It will be Australia's third go at hosting after Melbourne in '56 and Sydney 2000. There will be 28 sports, 32 venues and 3 athletes' villages. Things we don't know. Will Pete make the men's 100-metre final? Will locals opt for shouting
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi!
Or the more nuanced
Queenslander!
And will they add a bold new event? Sick burnouts in the big pineapple car park.
People up there will remember today like everyone from Sydney remembered the day that Sydney was awarded the Olympics.
Sydney,
Oh, it's fantastic.
I'm super excited. All the cultures coming together.
The wonderful Brisbane.
Look, I think by 2032 we'll be at least 50% vaccinated, and who knows what sports will be there. I'm hoping by then breakdancing will be well and truly entrenched in the Games.
Another thing we don't know is how the Games will impact the region after they've been run and won.
Typically, hosting a game is a bit like the morning after a night out. You look in your wallet and there's no money left and you can't remember where you spent it.
For example, Tokyo has reportedly poured more than $20 billion into its upcoming Games. Montreal's 76 Olympics left them with a crippling debt that took 30 years to pay off. China dropped an eye-watering $43 billion on the Beijing Games, and Greece's $15.3 billion Athens Games left the country in tatters, triggering the region's economic demise, leaving it with now abandoned infrastructure. In fact, recent research from Oxford Uni found all Olympic Games experienced budget blowouts at an average of 172%. They also concluded cities should probably avoid hosting them altogether.
Oi, oi, oi.
There have been some success stories. LA in '84 actually turned a profit. Barcelona's '92 Games vastly improved the city's economy. And London 2012 was the most environmentally sustainable Games ever.
This is Siberian spruce.
But the Brisbane Queensland Games is all juiced up to swoop in and snatch gold.
The economic impact will be enormous. It's the biggest global advertisement that you could ever buy.
You see, Brizzy doesn't have to build a lot of stuff, as around 84% of stadiums are already up and running for the existing sports-mad public. And the Games will simply fast-track Brizzy's infrastructure projects that are already in the pipeline, like around $400 million worth of road improvements and $23 billion in transport upgrades.
Yes, there have been countries that have been left with white elephant venues and with huge debt, but I think that, yeah, Brisbane will definitely be different.
In fact, Aussie officials reckon they could run the Games for around $4.5 billion, and modelling suggests they'll bring Queensland up to $8.1 billion in benefits, with Australia reaping $17.6 billion.
The gold medal to Australia.
The Brizzy approach appears right in line with the IOC's new norm, adding to existing infrastructure and plans to enhance the region and leave a lasting legacy well beyond the closing ceremony.
It'd be 3 of the best weeks of your life to be in Brisbane, in southeast Queensland, when the Olympics are on.
I cannot wait, and really once again it's just going to remind everyone that Australia is the greatest country in the world, and I don't think I'm overselling it saying that.
Australian kids will start to dream about representing their country in another 10, 11 years as well.
Before too long. We have a decade to make all the jokes about that nobody else wanted these games. But right now, we should be celebrating. They've done the work. They've put a great bid in. The Olympics are coming to Brisbane and Queensland. I'm here for it. I think it's going to be fantastic.
No, nobody else wanted it because they looked at Brisbane and said, we can't match
We can't compete. We cannot compete.
Why would we bother?
Absolutely.
What sport are you coming out of retirement for, Pete Hellier?
Lawn bowls is always what I've had. So lawn bowl, we need to get lawn bowls from the Commonwealth Games into the Olympic Games, and I'm there. Absolutely. Now, to Brekkie TV now, where this morning Koshy proved that he is quite the bilingual host.
And rehearsals are coming up here tonight, so we'll get more of a sneak peek for you by tomorrow morning.
All right, a big origami to you, Barretts.
Thank you, Koshy. Toyota to you.
Toyota to you.
Isn't that thank you?
No, that is a paper art of folding paper.
Right.
He then thanked Barrett's by saying thank you in Japanese, which of course is sushi.
Oh, so many things making me laugh. With so much content online, it's sometimes hard to keep up with it all. And let's face it, who has the time? The Project YouTube has you covered with the stories that matter. Hit subscribe for a daily list of the news that you need to know.